Whoa. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I ain't have to cut the net, ayy. I said I've been saving, dawg, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, ayy. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love this, ayy. I'ma wait till that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can play so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out on night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dawg, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I ain't have to cut the net, ayy. I said I've been saving, dawg, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, ayy. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love this, ayy. I'ma wait till that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can play so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out on night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dawg, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I ain't have to cut the net, ayy. I said I've been saving, dawg, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, ayy. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love this, ayy. I'ma wait till that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can play so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out on night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dawg, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho, yeah.
6'6".
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, hey. I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, hey. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love to say. I'm away to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho, yeah.
6'6".
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, hey. I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, hey. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love to say. I'm away to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho, yeah.
6'6".
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, ho. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, hey. I said I've been slaving, dog, niggas say. I'ma wait till that show. Told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Music Monday on this Monday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if y'all haven't done so already, man. My name is Jeremy Jones, and of course, I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, welcome to Music Mondays. Y'all see the topic. I'm gonna go ahead and let my homie go ahead and introduce himself, and we're gonna go ahead and dive in.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's me, Dub Dunks, man. Yeah, man, I'm just ready to get into this one. I hope everybody had a great Monday. It was kind of rainy out here, so, it's kind of cold and everything. I don't know how it is in you guys' areas, but, yeah, we definitely had a cold one today. Can't get any more colder than Kanye, though, so, let's just go ahead and get into this one.
Most definitely, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. And of course, man, we're gonna touch the chat in just like a few seconds. But as you can see, man, Kanye back in the news for he's always had a bad rep in general for like the paparazzi situation. So I mean, honestly, I'm kind of borderline not surprised, and he's kind of been kind of quiet lately, right? Okay, which that sometimes that could be like a good thing, you know what I'm saying? So we've seen
Mm-hmm.
TMZ break the news pretty much of what's going on, but if you guys haven't figured it out, if y'all haven't seen the title already, pretty much Kanye West suspect in battery investigation after he grabs and tosses a person's phone who was recording him. Now, I feel like this is borderline invasion of privacy, and I understand. Like, I'm not trying to defend Ye because I know he has his own issue as well, but I think like this is the borderline still pushing the like pretty much the privacy that sounds like right, and we're gonna dissect this
Yeah.
tonight. Sounds like the person was following him, you know what I'm saying? And he saw that they was following him, and he like, hey, hey man, stop filming me, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, what's your thoughts on this? You think Kanye's always had it out for the paparazzi, or you think he's been a little too quiet, or do you think it's just pretty much this is just typical Ye behavior?
I'm going to say a combination of all three, but more so heavily on the just Ye being Ye and him just being tired of paparazzi because and I can kind of get that part, like just like this, man. You got a kid, you out, and you out just trying to do something as simple as take them to McDonald's because you don't get to do stuff like that. That's not normal for you. That's like
Oh,
actually an adventure for you to do something that's simple. You can't even go get your kid a Happy Meal without 20 people trying to ask you questions, won't even let you get out of the car, flashing cameras in your face, in your probably 6, 7 year old's face. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So after about 10 counters of that in one day, you know,
yeah,
after over a certain time that snowball kind of builds. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
And
And granted,
everybody got their breaking point. Go ahead.
yeah, and granted, no, he's not right for what he do. He like tossed the chick's phone. He grabbed her phone and tossed it or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That was in the second video. In the first video, he just pulled straight up on the dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like
So there's a
I don't know if I gave any spoilers away if you guys haven't seen
I
because
haven't
there's two
seen it.
parts to the video. Yeah, there's
You
two
didn't.
parts to
You
the
ain't.
video.
I ain't know. You ain't giving. I ain't know. I thought it was just the lady joint. So there's a two
No,
part.
no, there's another one before prior.
I didn't
This
know
is
this.
the phone incident is him coming back.
Oh, see,
Yes.
I just saw the title and ran with it. I didn't even
No,
look.
no, no. That's a whole other first part to the video.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
yeah, but all in all, what I'm trying to say is, if like I said, if you're coming across something like that, and especially in Ye's position, at least the minimum 10 times a day. You know what I'm saying? The minimum. So after about how long has he been famous? Let's say at least 20 years at this point, right? Just about.
Yeah,
Well,
that
times
was.
that
I ain't even ready for that question, and I ain't even him. Like, damn, like I
now
remember him.
times that what's that gonna be? 365 times 10 times a day. And that's gonna let you know how much
Whew.
encounters he has with the paparazzi. We've all seen the video, the older video when it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and the paparazzi was outside his house. You
Yo,
know
you got a link. Where that video at? We gonna have to pull that joint up. It's on
which
Insta.
one?
The one you said is a 2-part video. So it's two
Oh
different.
yeah, yeah. Like I say, I can send it to you, because like I said, I have it saved on my phone. Um, But yeah, it's definitely on Instagram. I'll send it to you personally because, like I said, I got it ripped from Instagram, so I got the full everything that happened. I can send it to you in sections. That's how detailed that software is.
Oh
You know,
wow,
I guess.
wow,
But anyway, yeah. But all in all, to say, yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from, but there's better ways to handle it. You know, I mean,
yeah. At
all
the end of the
attention
day,
is
he
not good
still
attention. You know.
at the end of the day he still need to remember who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, he needs to remember who he is if we're gonna keep it 100. Let me touch the chat real quick, and then we're gonna dive on up into things. Hey, we got Kwame in the building says, "Sheesh, Ye stays in trouble lately." Um, yeah, somewhat, but I feel like part of it, Ye has a. I'm not trying to like pick sides of who's right or wrong, but I feel like Ye borderline be having a point. Does he have a weird way of explaining things? Maybe so, but yeah, I think overall it's definitely a unique. See, I think he always has a valid point. He just goes left field with it.
Yeah.
Manny with the kick says, "Yerp." We got just two bros says, "Yes sir." What up, just two bros?
Yo.
Anyone the kick says, why Bad Bunny did the same thing to a fan a month ago and it wasn't a big deal. Yep, I remember that as well. Bad Bunny did a similar situation, and I saw they had video of it, and everybody was like, majority of the people just outright just defended him versus Ye. It's kind of like, okay, cool. Now we got to investigate this.
I,
Um,
not to go like on a race rant or anything, but I
hey,
just feel like
by all means, do your thing.
I just feel like the Spanish community they protect their people a little more. You know, like for the Bad Bunny incident, I guarantee you got every one of his followers behind him saying it was justified, and not just his followers, just the whole just that whole Spanish community like that. You know, they kind
Yeah,
of stick together. You know,
yeah,
they and like I say the good thing about them is they like we've heard before that they really kind of only stick with each other, meaning Hispanic artist is going to sign to a Hispanic label. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because only their own people is going to know their best interest. They're not going to hand their lifelong work, their lifelong art over to a group of people who know nothing about them or what they come from or what they deal with on a daily. You know,
yeah. Most
and that's why
definitely.
I think they. That's why I think they have their own lane and their success at. That's why you've never really seen a Hispanic artist fail. You never heard of one going broke. You know what I'm saying?
That are you right though? They definitely work together. And I'm gonna say this: if we're gonna touch on the race card a little bit, I feel like me and Dunks can touch that lane. We ain't gonna go too far. I don't want everybody
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
I
going.
just want to explain the music difference,
Yeah,
how I see it.
I'm gonna just say we can take it a little further than music though, because reality is, in my opinion, right, one of the biggest downfalls of just the black community in general, and I can say this because I'm a part of the black community, is we don't know how to really work together and come together. Because if one of us or too many of us kind of go a little too further, we're quick to hate faster than anybody else. You know,
I agree.
if we just gonna keep it 100, our biggest downfall, to be real, not that the odds aren't already stacked against us, but reality is the odds are already stacked against us, but then we don't make it any better by like, okay, cool. Who does he think he is? And you know what I mean by he, but we're gonna keep it rated G in here. You know what I'm saying? That's the type
hmm
of vibe sometimes we don't really come together sometimes. And then if we all was to pull together at some point, and I think they tried with Ye, but the thing with Ye is I just feel like you said, I feel like there's a delivery on every. You got to remember who he needs to remember who he is, and there's a delivery on it. Is he probably tired of it? Sure. You know what I'm saying? Who isn't? You know what I'm saying? Just keep it 100. He's just reacting probably how the average person would react. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I agree. Like I say, yeah, I think we dealing with this type of shit 5 to 10 times a day, every day of your life, or for the better part of your life. Let's just say that for the better part of your life, and then and then now you have kids involved in it,
Yeah.
and
So
there's just like in Kanye's expressed, he's expressed many times how he doesn't want his kids mixed in this. He doesn't want his kids in social media. He doesn't want his kids on the internet. But
well,
I
it
mean,
comes. I hate to say it, but it's gonna come with the game, especially with not to pick on his ex-wife, I should say, but that's just kind of how they make money, in my
Yeah,
opinion. Because
yeah,
like,
exactly. That's who they are. They are social media people. The Kardashians, are
you
social
know,
media
and
people.
and we've been saying, I don't know if you kind of been saying this, but in general, have you ever just heard it saying of like, hey, yeah, does anybody even remember how or why they are like quote unquote famous? Because like, what do they actually like do? Like, think about it. Let's roll down. They don't act, and I'm not picking on the Kardashians or the Jenners or anything, but they don't act. None of them like do music, and pretty much the reason they have like these design brands and stuff like that literally is because of what their reality TV show, of just them in everyday life, which I feel like sometimes it's already been proven that reality TV has never been 100% reality, unless you want to count Blueface and his girl, but that's kind of different.
Is that even really reality?
Uh, as close as it's gonna get, if you ask me.
I say the closest you're gonna get to real life is like that real world stuff. When all that was going on,
At
it's
first,
probably the closest,
at first, but
yeah,
then
yeah, at first. That's probably the closest you're gonna get to what real life unscripted really looks like. You know?
yeah, true, true, true. So, yeah, I'm very curious of what we can go down that rabbit hole, but the Kardashians could be a whole nother topic in its own. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit the chat. Kwame says, "What's good, Manny? Big Money, Sonny in the building. What up, Sonny?" Says,
Yo,
"What's good, y'all? Happy Monday evening." Manny with the kick says, "Just got the gym and what's Gucci, Kwame?" Okay, salute, Sonny from Manny with the kicks. We got Kwame says, "Yo, Big Money." Says Big Money says it rained in SoCal yesterday and today. Tony lied to us, man. And in Southern
hey, I
Cal.
can vouch. I can vouch that's Sonny. I can
Most
vouch that Sonny. Hey, but hey, I'm gonna go ahead and blame it on you guys again. Thanks for the bad weather.
because you think it traveled down from there to y'all.
It's coming from LA. It's coming from California, man.
Hey, man, it's just be the climate change, man. I ain't gonna let you pick on them like that, man.
No,
I ain't gonna let you pick on them like that, bro. I ain't gonna let you pick on them like that. Let me get the chat again. Man with the kick says, Ye can't get some family time and peace without paparazzi rushing up with cameras. And I feel like he's
He's right.
always had a issue with the paparazzi, even
Yeah,
before
exactly. So
kids.
I'm saying now when the kids are in the mix,
It's even worse.
it just intensified it. Like I say, man, dude, you can't like if you okay like me, I I leave my house for work at 3 a.m. You
Yeah.
know, so imagine you just woke up probably about an hour ago. You got your shower. Did your what you got to do in the morning. Get yourself ready. Get yourself right before you head out the house that day. Now you in your own world, in your own mind. You already all right, cool. You already got your. I'm going to work, so you're not thinking about none of that. You get out, you get ready to go to your car. Boom! You hit with these big bright lights in your face. You know what I'm saying? You just but you know what
Yo,
I'm saying? At
yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
And just keep it 100. I don't know about you, but I ain't no morning person, man. So if somebody
Yeah.
hit me with that BS early in the morning, I don't know if you noticed, like in the morning, even whenever we was in the Discord. Shout out to the sold out Discord. I need to get that link pinned up in the chat. I will get it pinned up in the chat in a second. But yeah, like you notice how I respond in the morning versus in the afternoon. I feel like my whole like everything just changed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, it's morning, and then like I say, especially with it being that early, and you already got to deal with some shit like that. Like I say, you coming out of your house, you just trying to live your normal life like you do Monday through Friday, Monday through whatever you do, throughout the week. But you gotta deal with 20 people outside. What for one? What you guys just doing outside my house at 3 o'clock in the morning? Go
Yeah,
to bed. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
And it just
Like,
me.
what
I
do you
just
guys?
feel like
That's creepy. That's weird.
Ye can't catch a break, bro.
So I'm saying, how did you guys even get up here?
Like,
You
what
know
are
what I'm
you
saying?
doing
Like,
here? Yeah,
granted, the street. Yeah, I get it. I get it. The street is public property, so you can stand there and take all the photos you want from right there, or you want.
yeah.
And I think that's what it was. They were outside his gate, so it was justifiable. But
That
Kanye
don't
let
make.
it know that I
But
don't
does
care if
that?
you are
Does that
behind the
make
gate.
it? But does that make it right though? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
exactly. I mean, in the eyes of the law, they're not doing anything wrong. But in the eyes of personal law and personal space, you're invading every law that you can because, like I say, for one, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Two, what what good photos are you really gonna get at 3 a.m. in the morning? You know,
Right, right.
uh,
That's annoying. You know what I'm saying?
but I guess those are probably the more valuable photos.
I can't even think
If
like
you can catch them outside their house, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's super annoying. And like you said, somebody outside your gate, like and think about, I'm pretty sure he has some form of a gated community. So when he exit out, it's like they're watching. Like, dog, who
And as
wants
soon as he
that?
opened the door, the cameras just start flicking.
Yeah, who wants that job? You know what I'm
Like
saying?
literally, he wasn't even out the door yet. Like you saw it open, and all of a sudden you start hearing the cameras flick, 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 like the flashes going off.
Yeah, that's
Like
super
the man
annoying.
wasn't even,
Yeah,
and then he was still. I think he was still with Kim K at the time. I think poor Kim, like you didn't even see her. He got her in the car so fast, you know.
damn. You know, I feel like low key, she don't even mind it. I mean, it may get on her
No,
nerves.
no, no, she don't mind it because, like I say, we
That's
say
that's
that's
her
what she,
job. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's what she got her success off of, you know, off the
Yeah,
media, off of social activity. But Kanye, he's not such a social person, and he knows that just one photo of him is worth $50,000. You know,
yeah. If
even
not more.
even a blurry photo of him where they know it's him, but they can barely make out that it's him, would still go for an easy 5-10 grand.
Sad part is you probably right, bro.
You know,
That's,
so I feel where he's coming from, but yeah, like I say, it's a different approach to it. You know, don't do that. You know, he could have went out like Nipsey. I don't know if you saw the Nipsey interview when he got ran up on the paparazzi.
and he slapped him. Yeah, he slapped that
No,
dude.
no, he told him. They told him to say, they say, but you're a rapper. This is your job. This is what it's supposed to do. And he told him, he say, hold on, first off, I'm a Crip. He said, I'm a 60 Crip first. He said,
Oh,
then I'm a rapper. He told the paparazzi that straight up.
oh wow,
Yeah, so
wow. I gotta pull that one up too.
yeah, it was him and Laura. He said, now I'll be wrong if I slap you. And he said, I had a homegirl slap your girl over here.
Oh wow,
But yeah, so,
yeah,
but yeah, you know, I just feel like it's unnecessary. They shouldn't really, she really shouldn't bother him like that. You know, let the man live his life. You know, he got a life to live, just like we got a life to live. You know, so I mean, just let the man have his life. He's a normal person too. He just
just happened
obviously
to
he figured
make.
it out. You
Yeah,
know,
he just made some great hits. If we gonna keep
yeah,
it
he
100,
just he just figured it out in life. You know,
yeah. I don't even want to. You got to give Ye his flowers. Like I
got
said,
to man, got to. He's definitely gonna get him, but no time soon. I say probably in the next 10 years, they'll probably give him his rock and roll Hall of Fame or
yeah.
his he'll will he get a star on the Hollywood Boulevard? Do you think he'll get
I
a star on
I
Hollywood Boulevard?
personally think he deserves one. Will he get one? I'm afraid it's gonna be at the way Ye is moving. In my opinion, man, he's moving like
They're gonna strip all that from him.
I feel like Ye is moving with like a rebel without a cause. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where he feel like let's just keep it 100. He don't lost his family, so to speak. Not on the sure. I'm pretty sure she let him see the kids whenever he want to. He paying a crazy amount of money, to make sure they straight if she even truly need it. But I think he just trying to really he just want his traditional family back, and that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Bars, no pun intended to rhyme there, but yeah, I think once that really set him over the edge if he wasn't already there already. But she was that last little bit of hope to kind of keep
Well,
him intact. But I mean, I
well,
guess
I don't think marrying that dating that one chick he was dating, I don't know what her name was, and then more recently marrying one of his old Yeezy employees.
I thought that I didn't know if that was true. I heard that too, but if you think there's some factual to it that he actually married her,
I don't think he married her, but I think he's having fun with her, So if you get what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, that's different. I mean, that's all right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But you say
You
knowing
know how the
Kanye and
media
his
runs
mental
with it,
state,
though. You know,
knowing Kanye and his mental state also, it could be something that he did do.
yeah, true, true. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Man of the Kick says they can't take pictures before Ye with his kids. They can take pictures before Ye with his kids. The Slayer says Been a fan of Ye since the beginning, but it's sad seeing all the unravel of him. Dude needs some serious help. I mean, that's some truth, but he also speaks the truth too. But I mean, yeah, I just feel like Kanye just you can't control him, you know. Um, Big Money Sonny says Bad Bunny does a lot for his community in Puerto
Yeah.
Rico.
See,
He helps out a lot of people and offers free
and
concerts in the hood. He'll always get the love and respect from the Latino culture.
you're
Okay.
right. And hey, I'm a piggyback off of what Sonny says. Despite how everybody feels and what they think about 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine also does the same. He helps out in the Latino community. He actually goes over to Mexico and all these places and helps out. And as like I said, I feel like that's just a Hispanic thing. You know,
They
it's just
really
like they give back to their people. You know.
it's funny when people of our stature try not to try to play devil's advocate or play like, I'm not trying to compare, but I guess I am at this point. It's crazy. Those guys do it. They get nothing but love and get held down. Our culture do it. Somebody got to put a gun to they, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take it
Before
to
it
them.
happened, yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Like when
And
you
and it goes down to that because I even have people that I work with, uh, that's Hispanic. They send half, a quarter of their paychecks back to Mexico, back to El Salvador. I work with all these people, and they're actually sending their American money back over there. So that lets you know how deep and how rooted they are with each other. You know,
yeah, I've heard of them doing that as
it's
well.
just it's just
I've
like
heard a little bit of all cultures kind of doing that. They make it over here.
yeah, right. You're, only Americans, only Americans.
Yeah, I don't talk to several different people, and they're like, yeah, because of the currency here, like to them, it's like to their family, they're rich over here, just making
hmm
basic. So you send like X amount over there, that can get all their work done for like literally for like a couple bills. You know what I'm saying?
I know, like I say, from speaking to my friends, and the people that you know that I've talked to about it, I know that from what they've told me, if you go into Mexico with like 10 grand, granted you probably won't make it far if somebody finds out. If they find out that you're there, probably won't make it too far into Mexico with all that money.
Oh wow.
But anyway, that's a different story, different topic. They know, people know. But I hear over there, like I say, if you able to survive with that $10,000, they can last you like a year.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
$10,000 here won't get you, but like maybe a month or
a couple of
two.
weeks.
I'm about to say if you stretch it right,
Yeah, that's if you stretch it right. Yeah,
maybe a strong 2 to 3 months. But I mean, when you factor in the food, because that's definitely grocery shopping is definitely went up. You know what I'm saying? Not to make this all political, but I mean, we just got to face the facts here.
yeah.
Um, we had a chat again. Manny with the kick says facts. Sunny, we got Ozzy. Wohan says, "What up, fam? What up, Ozzy?"
Yo,
We got Intro in the building says, "Hey, got out of work early. What's good, everybody? What up?"
what's going on?
What up? Big Money Sonny says, what up to Ozzy and Enter? Let's see. Frankie Bang Bang says, Sonny, peace with the shades. Big Money Sonny says, Frankie Bang got the pound, got the fist emoji right there. Let's see. Ozzy says, they should leave him alone for a bit. Give him some space to get his head back together. Yeah, it's like to me, I was gonna say that too.
They're provoking it, and then when he
Yeah,
reacts, then they
it's
can
like they're
scrutinize.
almost this. It's like they're picking at a bear. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
feel like
he
little
already said that. He said you poked the bear too many times. He's already
yeah,
said that.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Gay literally be chilling, minding his own business, and then it's kind of one of those like, it's kind of let's just keep it 100. A lot of music stuff in the music industry has been quiet at the beginning of the year. Nothing, not that I want anything to happen, but if you look at all the major music channels, like everybody, and we'll say this across sneakers, we can say this about music. It's kind of just been a quiet year so far, and we're already about to touch the second month of the year come this week. So, like, to be honest, people are pushing for stories. So I feel like with this one, and I could be wrong, and this is just a legend. And in my opinion, I just feel like honestly, it's like, hey, we need to shake things up. It's been kind of quiet. Ooh, we know there's Kanye. This is an easy one. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Kanye. I feel like They should just like give like yeah, give him like 2 years just to himself. Let him like and just let him sit down with like just like some designers like the creator of Denim Tears. Let him sit down with the creator of Rude. Let him sit down with like try going back to Gap and let him sit down with Reebok because we know he did something with Reebok, and it wasn't the best shoe. It wasn't the most prized shoe, but it was
Yeah.
still a easy. What do you want to think about it? Say what
Yeah.
you want to about it. So I feel like he could really find some success over at Reebok.
You talking about the Calabasas joints he did?
Yeah.
That was with Adidas. It just looks like Reebok.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're
It
right.
just
They do.
looks. It
They do. They
looks.
look like the
It,
workouts, and they look like
yeah.
the workouts. You're right.
Yeah.
But
It looks
okay, well,
exactly like
still,
Reebok. But yeah.
but still, I still stand to that statement. He sit down with these people who've tapped into the more modern streetwear, and he can kind of get a idea and not make like that outdated and that crazy shit that don't make sense to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Or honestly, like no disrespect. His clothes look like he was just picking them off. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking, but it looks like he just his especially the Gap clothing, even though it was doing his thing. To me, it looked like he was just picking the stuff up out of a trash can off the street somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
know?
don't I don't think that. Yeah, I think that he should try to like really try to sit back down with Gap because I feel like that one kind of made more sense than than him trying to do the Adidas clothing. Because the idea he had and what Adidas was at with it wasn't adding up. He was trying to make high fashion at an affordable price, but
Yeah,
Adidas was like, no, like we're not selling the clothes, we're selling your name. That's what people are buying. And so we're gonna put this price tag on it because we feel like this is what your shares in our company are worth. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
Basically,
and
where
I feel like that's a lot of the problem too. They told him where he stands with the company.
yeah,
And in his head, he had a completely different idea. He thought that like we say, he thought he could just walk in the room with those big wigs and sit down and have a conversation with them.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know, when
Yeah,
they told him like, no, this is really the type of conversations you can have, and these are the type of conversations that you can sit in on. Pretty much just saying, hey, this is what we created. This is what we created. This is what we're gonna put out. You know?
yeah. So yeah, I just feel like, and then it doesn't help too when he was in those positions because they didn't always hand it to him. Um, but then one time, and we covered it on one of the sold outs where he showed a porno to the freaking one of the headers of Adidas.
Oh yeah. But he said his reasoning behind that is because he wanted to make them feel uncomfortable how they makes him feel uncomfortable.
Well, I think he achieved that.
That was his reasoning behind that. He wanted to put as much pressure and uncomfortability on them as he said they do to him. They make him feel unwelcome and uncomfortable. So that's why he did that.
Got, got.
Like just listen to it. Listen.
I guess. Let me hit the chat. Manu the Kick says, I thought Ye getting help that why he on the low for a while. Nah, when got married with Yeezy designer, aka Kim K clone, shaking my head.
See?
Mr. 314 said, yeah, I noticed he does date. He had safe to say he has a type. We'll just say it like that the
Yeah,
nice way.
and I noticed that every out of these three chicks he's had, Kim, that other chick he just recently dated, and then this new chick, I noticed they all have like that slick hair thing.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm talking like when they do that little slick hair. I
yeah,
noticed that they
yeah. The
have
comb
that. Is
back.
that is
A
that like
put
something that
name.
he likes? Something he likes, so he makes
You
them get that
notice
hair
what's
back.
different to me too? He like buys them like their own like wardrobe of how he want them to dress. To me, it's kind of like that's, and they're like with it. I'm like, dog, why get with them in the first place if you already finna change your style?
Whoa. I mean, you gotta think if you got especially coming from a woman's perspective. If you got somebody that's willing to spend drop 20, 30 grand on you,
Yeah,
just because he likes the way you look in this, I mean, I don't really, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know too many women who would refuse that offer.
yeah. I mean, I think it's a 50-50 more, so probably
Yeah.
60, what, 40?
Yeah, but I'm saying also we don't know how Kanye is going about it. Let's say because there's a genuine way to do it. Like I like you in these style of clothes. Uh, if you're willing to wear them, I'm willing to put some cash up for them.
Yeah,
But probably saying like, I only like my women to wear this style. You have to weigh this amount because that's the only way the clothes will look good. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, he probably does get it cut straight to the way to how they are at that moment. So if they
Tailor
don't fit
made.
it no more, yeah, if they don't fit it no more, he'll know that they've gained weight or lost weight.
I hope he doesn't take it that far, but I wouldn't. I
I,
wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna say he does.
I wouldn't be
I'm gonna say he
surprised,
does.
man.
I feel like he's that extreme. Like he gets their clothes tailor made to like technically like sewn to their body, exactly to their
Yeah,
body. So it fits the same way every time. The only way you'll know any difference if they gain weight or lose weight.
that's kind of weird to me. But then again, and that's just me and my opinion. That may be a gay thing, but I'm not even gonna like knock you on that one. It sounds like
But
it. I mean,
like I say, I've heard, and I'm sure everybody's heard that majority of celebrities are pervs or perverts. You know,
allegedly.
allegedly, yes. So I wouldn't, like I say, that's just not something I wouldn't put past him or probably almost any male celebrity at a certain point.
Yeah, true.
Obviously they've made a success out of themselves, so they're gonna want success on their side.
Yeah, true.
And if that means like only making her eat once a day, then hey, you want to be with me, then this is what it come with.
Yeah, true. Let me hit the chat. Mr. 314 says sup skipper and old dunks. He said he means Lord Dunks. Okay.
Hey,
Wow. What up, Mr. 314? Manny with a kick says unity in every community, hopefully one day. Yeah, sounds good. And I hope you're
yeah,
right.
sounds good. Yeah, I mean, can't say that after what we just witnessed in Memphis, but hey,
Oh man, we should we may build up another whole time. Once it's
that definitely set us back.
big time, man. Big time. If y'all haven't known
We
on
were
what's
just
going on.
making progress. We were just seeming to make progress with the whole police brutality thing. It seemed,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then this one,
and
but you notice,
now you got
I'll keep it 100 though. You see the difference though, versus any other race would have did it. They would have been not fired immediately. It would have. I'll put it this way: it would have took longer to get to people's attention.
man. I'm gonna say this and whatever. If I get flagged, if I'm sorry, if I get your page flagged or whatever, but had it been some white cops, guarantee you, only thing that would have happened is they would have been suspended with pay
Yeah,
until the
like I said, it would have just took.
investigation panned out. And once the investigation panned out, they went back to work that following Monday.
Yeah,
These black cops, they did this to try to impress their counterparts when those same counterparts are going to be the ones that's going to bury them under the jail.
yeah. And to be honest, wrong is wrong. No matter. Let's just clarify that. No matter what race you is, wrong is wrong. Now
That was
they.
fucking fucked up and beyond excessive what they did to the guy. The guy lost his life to 5 black cops that's supposed to be his brothers protecting him. And what they do, they
Yeah,
beat the man until he lost his life.
Mister
24-year-old.
Mr. Through and Four says there was one white cop there, but I don't think he was charged yet. Yeah. So I don't know. I need to look more into that story, but I saw that happen when I was at the chop shop, the barber shop on Friday, when they finally released, the video started to get ready to get prepared to release. Cause I think at the time they hadn't dropped what happened yet. They were just showing the pictures of how bad homie was in the hospital. 29 years old.
24.
Oh, I thought he was 29.
He was 24, very young.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, I don't see different. That's another thing too. The age thing has been all over the place as well. Because I've heard multiple different ones though.
I'm
Um,
saying they're not even handling this dude's fucking story well.
yeah. So
But the parents, the mom and dad, have already come out and said that they don't want looting or rioting. They just want peace for their son, you know?
yeah, true.
But we already know how that's gonna go. They're gonna be like, yeah, all right. Break that window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, anyway. Hey, help me with this TV. You
yeah.
know?
Let me hit the chat real quick. Says Enter says Big Money Sonny, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Manny with the kick says smash the like button and join the Discord if you're not a member for more music and sneaker conversations. Most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah, man.
Most definitely, man. We're gonna have to pull on a Diddy topic too, but that's probably gonna be next week if nothing don't really pop off. We talking Diddy next week. We gotta talk Diddy. We coming up on a month on being on Music Mondays. Pretty at this for a month. So
Well, we can make that one the anniversary.
yeah, most definitely. The 1 month anniversary. Um
Hey,
Mike
everybody
Pink,
get your popcorn ready for that one.
most definitely probably be on way longer than what we need to. Mike Pango
Uh,
says he has a type that is a fact. Enter says big difference between I bought this because you like it versus I bought this between I like it on you. Not to
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, not to imply he does one or the other. But I mean valid point. Valid point. You know what I'm saying? Mr.
Mhm.
314 says there was one white, read that one already. The Slayer says Jay and Dunks need to be on radio. Hey man, it's coming, man. I can feel
You
the
know, we actually did have of our stuff. We were ripping the audio files from the videos and uploading them to Spotify for a while. And actually, a couple months back, I had told Polo, I was like, "Yo, we really need to get back on the Spotify shit." And he was like, "Yeah, that's all cool and all, but are you really trying to upload 50 videos at one time? Because we're a couple videos behind on that on the Spotify
a
podcast.
couple, a couple. I got it. Honestly, I need to
Couple
go back.
dozen.
Yeah, I was about to say I need to go. We do got it on Spotify. If y'all do want to listen, so I know a lot of people
It's the
watch
early stuff though. It's the early stuff. So hey,
the
that's a good
early
little
joint.
retro for the people who wasn't watching in the beginning.
Yeah, we're gonna whenever I get a moment, I'm gonna clean it up. And then my thing is this, that's good for anybody that's in the whip that's just on their way
Yeah,
to work or leaving. Cause I know some people just watch the playback, but sometimes
mhm.
we just chilling up
Yeah,
here.
we can cover every avenue, man. You know.
Yeah, most definitely. So I'm down with that. Definitely would like
Yeah,
to make it an official podcast. That's the goal. And I see nothing but growth. If you look at I don't know, have you looked at last week's Music Monday?
the Bluetooth. I mean
Yeah.
the Bluetooth. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my. I was looking at my PlayStation thing. So
Oh
it's the
God.
Bluetooth. So now I was
No.
looking at that. I mean, Blueface.
Same difference, man.
I haven't even smoked today, Dang,
Dang. Sheesh.
but yeah, I saw it like the last time I looked at it. It was like at like about 9:30.
Yeah. Now we had that one got over 1K views. So I mean
Yay!
growth on that joint. Um, let's see. Slayer says first radio, then television. You guys got this. I mean, hey, they say the first thing you gotta do is speak it in existence. So I mean, hey, I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it
yeah.
all the way. Definitely make it a whole big segment. Basically doing what
Oh
we
yeah.
doing, just get some promotion behind it.
Mhm.
Mike Pango says, "Do you think it was power that got to their heads, or was it self hate? It just don't make any sense." A
Ooh, that's a good
combination
one.
of both.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you too. I'm gonna say a combination of both. Power, yeah, because he said it already. Not one man should have all this power. He
Yeah,
said it.
yeah, but
And the self hate.
I think he's talking about the cops too, though. The
Maybe yeah,
Memphis
you could
joint.
be right. Maybe uh, and the self hate thing. I feel like that kind. I want to just say I feel like that was stems from what happened with his mom,
Yeah, but I think
the
with
malpractice of his mom. I'm gonna say the self hate comes from that.
I'm thinking he thinking the cops though. You think that was like self hate against our own people though?
Oh, you mean the self hate thing or the
Yeah,
power?
for the cops joint. You know what I'm saying? For the
For
Memphis,
the cops. No, yeah, for the cops. Oh, is that what he's referring to, or is he
I
referring to
believe
Ye?
I believe so. It says, "Do you think it was power that got to there?" So if he's talking there, he's meaning the cop situation, or was it?
Oh, the cops. I'm gonna say yeah. It was just straight yeah. That power trip, man. That power trip. Knowing that guy don't matter if it was a 130-pound guy or a 330-pound guy. One man can't stand up to five guys.
Yeah,
And that's just how I go. It don't matter if he's the smallest guy, the biggest guy, shortest guy, tallest guy. If it's only one of you and you got five other people on you, swings, punches, kicks coming from every direction, it's no way. It's no way you're gonna survive. And yeah, that's just sheer power trip from those guys because they knew that they could do it and at an extent get away with it.
true.
But but that power and that and and their egos got to them and they just continued with it.
Yeah,
But I would, but obviously they should all be charged, obviously. But the one who threw the first punch, I charge him the hardest.
he like you think because he set it off.
Yep, he set it off. He set it off. Obviously, he had to be of a higher rank because in any other instance like that, the one who threw the punch, the other four would be like, "Hey, man, chill, chill."
Yeah, ain't nobody.
What's gonna come of this. You know what's gonna come if we one punch to his face is gonna set this whole thing on fire.
Yeah,
But that's not what we're here to talk about. So I don't really want to dive too deep in that because it's just not something that I'm happy with, and you know.
yeah, most definitely. So I do got the screen shared real quick. I'm gonna just read over the article I found on page6.com. Says Kanye West suspect in battery investigation after throwing woman's phone in street. So let's see what they got on the report real quick. So apparently you said it's two different things. I don't know if it's just me or is it like um not trying to dish Ye, but it seems like he's gaining a little weight too, man. Um, not
He's
trying to.
always been like he's been blowing up like that.
I think just the stress. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West is reportedly the named suspect in a battery investigation after he allegedly yanked a phone out of a woman's hands. Kanye West is reportedly under investigation after he allegedly yanked the woman's phone out of her hands and tossed it when she refused to stop filming him. Let's see. According to the viral video, the rapper turned fashion designer was leaving his daughter North's basketball game when he noticed that he was being followed by Pops, which I'm assuming that's short for paparazzi. Although unclear if the woman was a paparazzi or simply a fan, he allegedly got out of his car and confronted her while she filmed him from inside her car vehicle. Says, "You didn't have to run up on me like that," he told the woman who held the phone too. He says, if I say stop, stop with your cameras. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he told her to say, if I say stop, stop with your cameras. He says, when the woman tried to argue that she could film him because he was a celebrity, wow, that's not how it goes, lady. He says, Ye allegedly reached into her.
So that's not so. How does it go? So if somebody tell you to stop, you got to stop. She
I,
can't film him.
yeah, I mean, she was on a public thing, so I guess that's.
Yeah, and like she said, he's a public servant. He's an entertainer. He works for the public, so she can't film him.
Hold on. Manny says, Ye need to holler at me for the cut. She.
Ah! Yo, there was also this video I was trying to rip too that I wanted to put in the Discord.
I'm gonna play this joint though.
Specifically for Manny,
They got
but
the Twitter joint right here. So I don't know if everybody gonna be able to pick up on the audio or not real quick. If y'all can't, it's probably even better that the audio probably don't play because you know how YouTube be tripping sometimes. So
that's the first video right there.
Okay, cool. So this let me see. It says play.
Yeah, because I remember the thumbnail and that was it.
Merci beaucoup, Miss Penelope. I am always so clumsy with my dressing things. What, just the other day I put my bodice and I had to wear a dress for my baby to return home. I needed to see me.
He looks so evil.
Are you laughing at that part of
What's with the beard?
I'm saying he looks like a creep. He looks so evil like that, man.
What's with the beard?
Kanye. Yeah. Well, he's fatter and he's stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But yes, that was the first video, and then yeah, this is the
Oh,
second.
he took her phone and threw that joint.
I'm gonna say that was just a
Spurred up.
civilian, because if it was a pop, they would have been outside the car with cameras. She would have had a more paparazzi style camera, you know.
Yeah, he's
It's,
using
it's
the
no
phone.
different than it's no different than if you see, like I say, the celebrities driving down the street. You know, then what are you
Yeah,
gonna do? You like, oh, you know,
yeah,
trying to, and then and
yeah,
it's just a natural reaction from the common fan, from the common man, when you see somebody of a certain status. It's just kind of like you can't help it, like that fan mode just switches on, and you just lose all air to your brain.
yeah,
So it's like you're subconsciously doing it without thinking, because it's things like that are so rare. We try to catch rare things on camera.
yeah. True, true. Let me hit the chat. Mike Pango says all the fame and attention Kanye wanted is gonna end up breaking him. Man, Mr. 314 says Kanye is like a wild pit bull that you see at a house party and you don't know what's gonna happen. That's true. But honestly, it'd be looking like Ye just be chilling though.
It's just like how but just you saw how he pulled up on the dude, how he just pulled up on him, like, what's
Yeah.
up? Say, why you filming me? Why you
Oh
filming me? Right? They say something, because
yeah.
I had it on mute. I'm just going off memory. He's like, yo, why you filming me? I'm trying to. He said something about I'm trying to see my daughter or something like
He
that,
said,
right?
"I'm just trying to see my kids, bro.
Yeah.
That's all he trying to
Okay,
do."
well, see your kids. Like,
Hey,
I
that
get
dude
it.
might as well. That dude, hey, that dude might as well say, "All right, cool. I'm trying to see him too."
I mean, I get that, but he made it a problem because he went and approached that car. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, bro? Something like that. But if the guy filmed you, he obviously he got the material that he wanted, or the footage that he wanted, and he was out of there. Or he was trying to leave, but you blocked him in, it seemed.
yeah,
But let's say, all in all, it's not against the law to film anything. It's not against the law to film people. I mean, yeah, if they say stop, then obviously under citizens law, I was just something I'm just making up. You should just be compassionate, considerate. If he tells you, hey man, could you? I'm just trying to chill with my kids, man. If you want some photos of me, catch me when I'm by myself. I'll give you all the photos you want.
yeah,
Sweet deal. Sweet deal. You know that you got some photos coming next time you see Kanye, because I guarantee you he's gonna remember your face.
yeah,
You know.
yeah,
So just if it was something like that, then yeah, I understand his frustration. But if that was never expressed, and he just tries to charge at them after the fact, you can't really be mad at me doing my job, because that's what the guy said. Dude, I'm just doing my job, man. What do you want me to do? He's like, this is what we do. What do you want me to do?
yeah,
And, like he's like, what do you want me to do, Kanye? This is what we do. You got 30 other people doing the same thing. You know,
yeah. True.
so he can't really be mad after the fact. You can be mad if you asked him to stop and he didn't. Then yeah, I can understand why. Like I said, but that was all that we saw. Maybe he did in the beginning, you know.
Yeah,
But knowing Ye, I feel like he just ran up on the dude after the fact. After the, and I feel like he's mad because the guy got good shots.
pause.
I'm just gonna say he got shot. Pause, yeah, but he got good photos, good footage, probably of Ye, his
Yeah,
daughter, and his new little fling-a-ding.
yeah, yeah. And Ye just wasn't probably anticipating that.
Yeah, because they probably got like a photo like right of his face.
Yeah, And so he followed like like I said, I could see I could see how they becoming annoying. Let me read some of this article. It says when a woman tried to argue that she could film him because he was a celebrity, Ye allegedly reached in the car and grabbed her phone and tossed it away. As he walked away, he allegedly confronted another paparazzi. However, it's unclear what he told him to get him to back off. It's unknown how long the woman was allegedly following West, 45, which I'm assuming 45 years old, and what happened before he got out his car that accused
Yeah, that's what I'm
them.
saying. So we don't
Yeah,
know that part. Yeah.
yeah,
But I feel like the mother, I feel like that lady was probably just another person whose kid was like playing soccer, playing basketball, just one of those sport mothers who saw Kanye at the school. I feel like it's the same thing when LeBron goes over to Sierra Canyon
yeah,
out in LA when he goes to Sierra Canyon because it's a high school, but it's a high school for the rich,
yeah,
and as I say, they may be rich, but they're not LeBron rich, and
yeah,
even still, they're rich, but he's still a celebrity.
yeah.
So I feel like the same thing happens to him because he's got very high profile kids too. Um, but
Bronny.
you don't really see his kids out in public. The only time you really see his two boys are when they're playing basketball.
Yeah,
I mean, Bronny, he did he did a failed attempt at streaming, but
I didn't even
he
know
said,
he did. I didn't know he did streaming.
yeah, he was streaming for a while,
Hmm.
uh, but yeah, that didn't work out for him, right? Because that was the whole smoking weed thing, right?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, LeBron got mad because he found out that Bronny had smoked.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I just you can't really be mad at the paparazzi for doing that job, and especially the kids are more valuable than you are. If
Yeah,
you, in a sense, if you think about it,
yeah, true.
the kids are
Um,
more valuable than he is. So they want those kid shots. They got enough pictures of you. They know they already know what they're going into when they go to go take photos of you or your family. They already know what they're gonna get out of it, what they're gonna deal with, and they still run that risk because they know the risk. I mean, the reward is greater than the risk
yeah,
in certain cases with Kanye.
yeah. Let me read the rest of this article. According to TMZ, police sources, deputies from the Ventura County Sheriff Department were called to the scene around 4:30 p.m. where provided video evidence of the incident. After the outlets report the woman was photographed leaving the sheriff's department and talking to police officers, West has since been named a suspect in a battery investigation. So she took legal action from what it seems like. And if we're gonna go off these images, yeah. So yay, damn, it looked like he pretty much blocked traffic on his like he snapped and just kind of turned the car sideways,
Yes, I'm saying, yeah, he blocked. I said he blocked the guy in. Yeah.
and then he just took off from there. So I ain't no telling what he said.
Hey, it's a nice. What is that? What is that? A Maybach Mercedes? It's a
I
nice
believe,
nice
yeah,
little wagon right there.
yeah, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Ye definitely always had his swag.
So that's the guy he confronted in the front. The ladies in the back.
Got you, yeah.
That's what
So
it
he,
seems like.
yeah, that's what it seems like. It says, however, that wasn't the only time West
That's
begged to
wrestling.
be. Hey, hey, it says,
He dressed like
however,
he just like
hey,
he dressed like he about to run in 7-Eleven.
I mean, maybe so. I mean, that's just his. He different now, man.
Hey, but I bet that whole fit probably cost more than
Oh
my
yeah.
whole closet in yours. Just that fit.
Oh heck yeah. It's. I'm not gonna deny and say it's not expensive. I'm just saying it's kind of different,
Oh
you know.
man, this guy, man.
Let's see. West seemingly got out of the car to confront the woman who had been filming him. Let's see. However, this wasn't the only time West begged to be left alone today. And another part of the clip, after he had gotten back into his car, he pulled up in front of a group of pops who were capturing the entire incident on cameras. He says, "You want me to get running up on your kids' games like that?" Ye told the pop, he says, who tried to defend himself by saying, that's saying that there's 100 of us. Everyone, every body needs to stop when I see my kids. If I need to see my kids, you can't photograph me, West continued. It's called human rights. So that's what he told him in the video. So yeah, I guess another guy actually was paparazzi, was filming him. So
Like I say, I get that. And as like human rights, if you ask them to stop, then if you ask them to stop in the beginning, as a understanding human, you should kind of take what he says into consideration because we already know he's dealing with, especially going through with, trying to be with his kids,
yeah,
So the little time that he does get with them, he wants to enjoy and not have to keep looking at the corner of his eye every 10 seconds to see some flash go off.
yeah,
Uh, and I'm talking it's something as simple as his daughter probably tying her shoe because it came loose while she was playing basketball.
yeah,
Uh,
most definitely.
but if he asked them after the fact, after the photos and stuff was already taken, then yeah, you can't really do anything about that, man. You can't get mad and take somebody's property and throw it. This is not the first time that he's thrown somebody's phone though.
Yeah, he's stolen somebody's phone. He's stolen somebody's camera.
He's thrown a punch.
That too, allegedly.
So, but
Allegedly.
what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? He's gonna have to replace her phone.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say whatever. It ain't the first time that he's done this.
Yeah,
So
they're not gonna. The L.A. County Police Department aren't gonna do anything to him.
yeah, nothing serious anyway. Maybe spend some money that he didn't intend to spend, but obviously with him reacting like that, he don't give a damn. Um, Many with a kick says the only one that can save Ye is Ye. That's a fact.
Or
That's a
bring
fact.
his mom back.
Man, I don't even want to touch on that, man. That's sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Um, Mike Pango says, "Damn, I guess we lost Ye because I can only see things getting worse. I hope they don't get any worse, but I mean,
I don't think we've lost him. He'll be back. He'll
yeah,
be back.
some gonna give him a nice wake up call.
He'll be back, and this. I'm gonna say it like this. I I don't see. Okay, how can I say it without making it sound like I'm with this person? But I kind of see Kanye and R. Kelly in the same place. Like,
Hey, come on, man.
no. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
they both done some horrible things. Obviously, R. Kelly's way worse. They both done horrible things that could, that would make people not want to deal with them at all. But these two guys have made some of the best music that you've ever heard,
Yeah,
and that's what people are gonna hang on to from these two.
yeah,
They're gonna look at the music factor before they look at. I mean, obviously they're gonna see their wrongdoings, but the music is still gonna outlast the problems that they've caused.
yeah. So,
Tell me one person that they'll talk about how fucked up R. Kelly is, but after that conversation's over, go put on some of his music.
yeah, I mean, they got it. A lot of people will separate the music from their actual life. Well, sometimes they don't though. It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna go down for what they've done, both in both ways. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They're
yeah,
gonna. That's the way they're gonna go down. Not being known for both things. And like I
yeah,
say, unfortunately for R. Kelly, his a little more heinous. So all his finally caught up to him, and the justice was served. Kanye hasn't technically done anything to incarcerate himself yet or put him in harm's danger. All he's
yeah.
done was go on these explosive rants,
True,
you know, and people,
true.
people are holding his honest, God-given, uh, was it the First Amendment, right? The First Amendment, they're holding that against him,
Yeah.
you know.
Let me hit the chat. Men with the kick says facts. Mike Pango. Mike Pango says, is R. Kelly even going to have a chance to get out?
Yeah, he's gonna get out.
He is, but I don't know. I put him how they kind of borderline did Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna
Oh,
get out.
yeah. I'm just
On the
curious.
fact that half of these acts were consent.
Yeah,
Like the parents willingly gave these kids to him, knowing what he was doing, what he was about. Uh,
Yeah, that's
so
why. That's why I just said it. That's my whole thing with it. I'm not saying what he did was right, nor do I agree with it. But I'm saying
yeah,
like, if it is true, if all that is true, what he's saying, what he did is true. If it is true, alleged, we don't know because I wasn't there. This is all alleged. My thing is, and my thing is this: like, how did they get there? And like, I mean, you mean to tell me there was no police report about? Like, you think about if you going missing, you going like if your child goes missing, you gonna look, but then after like, we'll say I less than 24, we'll say within an hour, you really gonna start contemplating on filing out a police report, in my opinion.
what was it? I heard that Kelly allegedly he gave up the all the earnings to his first three albums for in return to be able to marry Aaliyah.
I
He
didn't even
gave that to her family.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I think this is just allegedly. I've heard this, but I say it's nothing that really is going to stick until we know for sure. Just allegedly, what I've seen, what I've read.
Let me get back to this article real quick. It says, look like Bianca Sensory waited patiently for West. I'm guessing she was in the car with him. This is a little picture of it. I guess it got a snowy. Let's see.
See, there's that slick hair. There's that slick hair.
Yeah, valid. Despite this seemingly happy new chapter in Ye's life, sources told Page Six that the Kardashians are worried about the rushed wedding. Says the family isn't taking this as a marriage yet. The inside said
Why
they
they
don't.
care?
I know exactly. I guess, because the kids. Let's see. They don't know what it is. They aren't sure if it's a PR stunt. They are waiting to see if he files for papers. They are nervously because it's real. She would be in the children's life. Kim Kardashian and West, who share four children, finalized their divorce in 2022 after 7 years of marriage. So they were married for 7 years. Okay. So yeah, and I saw what they asked Kim, and Kim kind of snapped, like, "Don't ask me about this shit." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Says, yeah, this one says Here it is, right here. Let me just pull this joint up real quick. Says Kim Kardashian slams paparazzi or paparazzo who asked about Kanye West's alleged battery incident. So pretty much, she wants no parts with it. But you see how they're
Yeah.
already, you know what I'm saying, filming their kids and stuff like that. I see his daughter still rocking them Yeezys though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, she's still rocking the Yeezy, so she got some support. He got some support from his churn.
Well, this is daughter.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Says Kim Kardashian shut down the paparazzo who inquired about her ex-husband Kanye West's alleged battery incident in front of her kids on Friday. Hey Kim, what do you think of Kanye hitting someone? The paparazzi's phone. The photographer can be heard asking in the video obtained by Page Six. Do not do not talk to me about that in front of my kids. The Kardashian star 42 seemingly responded, prompting the photographer to apologize her. During the exchange, a child can be heard shouting, "Please leave." So I'm assuming
See,
that his daughter is screaming, "Please leave."
wow, and that's how it's getting too much. When
Yeah,
the kids are starting to speak up on it.
yeah. And if this is Northwest, she's always kind of been vocalized on it because she's the first one,
Yeah.
to my knowledge, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Northwest. Very interesting
Hey,
names.
speaking of Northwest, didn't she just get in like a bidding auction with some other lady over some earrings? Like this chick, she got in a bidding war at an auction.
I
This little
believe
girl,
I believe so. I've heard some about that. I
it
think
was like for some earrings or something.
yeah, I heard about that joint. Kardashian was attending her daughter's Northwest basketball game that night, and her son Saint was also present. It's unclear which child made the heartbreaking uh, proclamation. Okay, so they wasn't sure who said what.
North, she said it.
I think so too, allegedly, but they said they don't know because I guess they're trying to cover their, what. Kim Kardashian shut down a paparazzi who asked about the bread. That one says the protective mom of four then ensured her kids got the silver SUV safely before she said goodbye to her sister Khloe Kardashian's ex Tristan Thompson, who was
So
also
is that Tristan in the background?
yes sir. He was the
What are you doing with Kim?
I guess he wanted to come check out the game.
Yeah, okay.
She wanted to come check out. He
I,
wanted.
I was
Hey,
looking at that too, and I was like, "Is that Tristan?"
hey,
Why you?
he came to check out something, man. Came,
Yeah, you
came.
dealt with the wrong. You dealt with the wrong Kardashian though.
Yeah. Maybe so. A few hours prior, TMZ reported that West 45 was named the suspect of the battery investigation after he grabbed a woman's phone out of her hand and threw it once she refused to stop filming. Yep, so that's Tristan in the background right there with his head down. That's North them. Got some advertisement, them leaving. So this happened yeah. Man, I mean, they got security, so that's kind of crazy. Kim showing her age from this angle. I'm gonna just say that for me. I love Kim Kardashian though, but this is not the best shot. But then again, she's just trying to be a supportive, good mom.
Yeah.
Let me hit the chat real quick. According to the footage of the incident, the Donda rapper noticed he was being followed by someone who was recording him outside of his daughter's Northwest basketball game. Ye then got out the car and confronted the woman while she recorded him. Read this one. You didn't have to run. Yeah, we read this one already. So this is just another different angle of the article from a different article. Because, yeah, I guess Ye just was not playing this day, man. The flashing lights rapper then appeared to grab the woman's phone. Read that after the encounter, deputies read that one. The woman whose phone was snatched spotted talking to the police. I read that one. Says Kardashian responds to the photographer who questioned her about the incident isn't unusual, as she previously shared that she keeps any negative news about Ye away from their four kids. So yeah, she don't want their even she's got enough respect to say like she don't want her kids' fathers, being looked at in a negative light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so aside from North 9, which 9 is North years old, Saint is 7, the former couple who shares Chicago 5, and I guess Palms is 3. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I'm it says in my home, my kids don't know anything that goes on outside of the world. These scams founder told Angelo Martinez last December. I'm holding on by a thread. I know I'm like so close to not happening, but while it's still that way, I will protect that to the end of the earth as long as I can. So yeah, that's pretty much what Ye said in pretty much November. So yeah, long story short, I think they share that same thing about they don't want their kids, seen in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can't really fault them or bring them on that one. Um, the future for Ye, where you think he at right now? You still think there's potential hope for Ye? I mean, and let me clarify this. Not only just as a music mogul, because I feel like he's just gonna have that. I feel like that's one of those like natural talents is where he's not even thinking about. He can go in and make a hit and produce a song and be out within. If he don't overthink it, he can drop a hit tomorrow if he want to. If he works
Yeah.
24 hours straight. But as
Mm-hmm.
far as he said it best, and I'm gonna quote him. He always had a passion for fashion. He closed his eyes, he can imagine. Do you think he will be back in that designer lane?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yep.
With
100%.
With who? Because we've heard speculation of him getting back with Nike. We've heard him trying to go to other companies. Who do you think he's gonna get back in cahoots with or try to, I mean, he wants to do it all on his
I
own.
feel like I got a strong notion that he's gonna go back with Gap.
You think so? Yeah, you did say that at the beginning of the live. You said that at the beginning of the live. You
I
think
got a strong notion that he's gonna revisit the Gap. It's hard to say with Adidas because I don't think that he'll go back to Adidas unless it's on his terms. But I do feel like Adidas will take him back.
yeah. Yeah, I guess Nike, that
But I
shit.
don't think he's done. I don't think he's done for by a long shot. I think that probably probably not this year, but here like in the next year or two, I feel like he's gonna be back, and I feel like he's gonna turn that switch on like none of this ever happened.
You
Like
think so?
this whole little mental state that he went through for these past couple months. he's gonna turn that switch off and turn the normal switch back on, and he's gonna get back. He's gonna get back to what he does.
You think so?
Yeah,
We shall see.
like like it's just make Kanye is too valuable in anything that he's done. He's a walking $100 bill. You know,
Yeah,
he's just anything he touches literally turns to gold, and he's just too valuable of a man, too powerful of a man, too opinionated of a man for them to just sit there and let him rot and
yeah,
just soil his own thoughts in his own mental state. Like they're gonna before they let him just go out like that, they're gonna forcibly put him in a rehab to get him the treatment he needs so he can come back out and get the jobs done that they need him to do. You
I
know?
hope so. I
Because
hope.
either way, at this point, is gonna be under his terms or no way, or their terms or no way.
I sure hope so, man.
That's just the point is that with how
Yeah,
he's done his business dealings in the past. He left
yeah,
them no choice.
yeah. Let's see. Big Money Sonny says, "Is Kim still getting slayed by that junkie on SNL?" No, she cut that off. You talking about Skeet? Allegedly. Skeet, aka Pete Davidson. I think he don't find him a new boo. But yeah, um, you know what killed me about him though was weird is that he got those initials of all her kids tatted on him.
Yeah,
Now,
very
now,
strange.
now he's got them removed apparently. Yeah,
Very
very,
strange.
yeah. I'm gonna say this about Kardashian Kim. I'm gonna say her. There must be some. She must do something different in the bedroom because when she get these guys, they
Right.
just don't come out the
What,
same.
what Manny say last week? The top must be A1.
As I said, yeah, somebody said in the Discord, sign up for that Discord if I haven't done so already, man. But somebody said, man, she must get some A1 steak sauce in the bedroom or the top, man, because sheesh, man, it's just different. I'm like, and then this thing, like, man, I don't even know what I would do in that position because you telling yourself, like, hey, man, yeah, leave that alone. You already know where that road goes, but
Yeah, but hey, but
you
she's putting
still
that
gonna have
A1 on that. She's putting that A1 sauce on that steak. you know,
it.
you know.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you got to give me a warning or something, man.
You know?
Uh, Meek, then I said Meek, man,
Pause.
hey, Manny said, pause, man. Manny with the kick says, Meek Mills whamming now, Sonny. Oh, he ain't on Kim. I know he ain't on Kim. Um, Sneaker Jack says, in what world would Nike or Adidas ever bring him back unless he's completely renounces everything he said and there's no way. True. I know Nike's already showed him they don't need him, you know. Off-white success, um, Kobe success, and Jordan
Travis.
Travis success, and Jordan in an old another lane in his own.
Yeah, like
You know,
Jordan and Nike are two separate brands. They're under the same parent company, but two
yeah.
different brands that both
You know what?
do numbers,
Let's just
wonderful numbers.
let's just keep it 100. Nike knows Jordan Nike knows that they wouldn't be nothing without Jordan.
hmm hmm
We just
You
keep
know
it
what's funny? What's funny is I was on IG the other day, and I came across the video of an early interview between the Nike co-founders and the chick who made the swoosh, and they couldn't initially when she made the design they couldn't give her anything. Her first paycheck for the swoosh was only $35.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then because the company was so they were still in their early stages, they were still poor. They didn't they didn't have
Man, that
any.
and that's part of the reason why Magic Johnson wasn't on Nike because he went where the bag was at, which was at Converse. Little did he knew if he
Stole
would have
his shares.
if he would have took the shares from Nike, he would have still been a part of the Converse chain. And he said that he would be in the
A
Billy.
billionaire.
Yeah, he would. He said if he would have took the Nike deal at the time,
Mhm.
he would be in the Billy status easily.
Whatever Converse gave him in the '80s is shit money, just like what Converse would give any athlete now. Shit money. So I'm sure, and back then they probably gave him what, probably 100,000 and a lifetime supply of Converse, which he
Something
probably
like that,
stopped wearing Converse after he left the Lakers.
pretty much. So I don't
And
know what his
what's he
deal
left
is,
with?
but yeah.
What's he left with? Uh, that money that he's been burned up from Converse and
But
probably closet.
he got a little stake in. Well, I ain't gonna say a little hill because it's a big stake, but I mean he had his stake in the Lakers. They gave him that type of deal.
No, I'm
He,
not saying he's not broke. I'm talking about his shoe deal. You know,
oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
saying, yeah, I'm
I'm
talking
about to
about
say
that.
he
No, no,
ain't
he's
he
not
just
broke
can't.
by a long shot. No, I'm talking about just
I'm about to
the
say
deal.
I would say he was just saying, hey, I would be richer is what he really was trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, exactly. So I'm sure, like I say, that Converse check is long. Been he probably spent that the first night he got it, and now he's stuck with a closet full of Converse that he's not probably not gonna wear because they just keep sending him to him automatically, just automatically.
Well, you know, Nike owns Converse now, so that's why he's saying he would. That's why he said he knew he would be in the Billy status because he still would have eventually been a part of Converse. Converse is owned by Nike now. Nike owns Converse.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, hey, but you gotta think, being at that age when you what, he was probably at that time he was probably like in his late 20s, early 30s.
yeah,
You gotta think when you just you're a poor kid who hasn't even seen your first NBA check yet, but you already got a shoe deal on the line, and they offering you money that you've never even seen before in your life. You know,
yeah,
first instinct is I'm gonna take the money, Nike, because Nike only wants to give me a shoe. You guys want to give me a shoe. I mean, Nike only wants to give me shares, but they aren't even worth. They're probably worth pennies at that time in his eyes. You know, and
yeah.
why would I take the long route? Why would I wait for my why would I wait to earn my money where I can get my money right now? You know,
Facts. You want everybody usually want theirs up front, bro.
you know. I'll say this fun fact. Did everybody know on Lion King, the guy who plays Simba, um, he was offered the same deal. He was offered a payout for what he did as the role of Simba, or he got shares in the movie, in the Lion King movie. Luckily, his mom was his manager and was smart and took the shares. So
Yeah,
now this guy is getting paid from Disney every time
that
they show a
movie.
Disney movie. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
So this
God.
guy, you know, he's never gonna go broke.
Yeah, that
And
was.
then he was like, what, 7, 8 at the time?
Yeah, I didn't know how old he was, but yeah, he probably is young buck. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
Let me touch on the chat. Big Money Sene says salutes to the homies at Sneaker Jack. Sneaker Jack says big money was good. Manny with a kick says that's the rumor because Kim K took private jet to Philly last week. Oh, that don't mean me hitting it, but I mean I wouldn't be
Hey,
surprised.
maybe she was hungry for a cheesesteak. You know?
Oh God, I want to try this chop steak that Manny put up in the Discord, man. I don't know if
But
you've seen it. There's a
no,
chop
I
steak
haven't.
joint from New York. Let's see. Enter says, "Hey, heading out for the night. Talk. Thank you for the stream, guys. No problem. We about to close it
Yo,
out too.
peace.
Yeah, most definitely. Peace. We about to close it out too. We at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark at this point. Pretty much y'all smash our like button, sub up. I'm gonna read through these last little comments, and we will be back on sold out on Wednesday and of course on Saturday. I hope y'all are enjoying Music Mondays all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely been showing a lot of love, and the growth on this has been uh
Yeah.
great. Mike Pango says Ye has no more options after that Jew slander. He he'd have to give it. He had to do it to himself or go to China where they don't even think black. They even think black people. Yeah, I mean, I think he can bounce back, like Dunk said. Sneaker Jack says Meek. Oh, okay, cool. He got the little emojis and joint. I think personally, and we're gonna close out on this. I think I agree with a lot of people said in the chat tonight, and of course with you, Dunks. Let him have some time to himself, get regroup, and I think give him a good year or two, bounce back with new creativity, and he can overcome that. But he definitely gonna have to hit a little bit of an apology tour. I'll just keep it at that.
I mean, that's if he wants anybody to because he can do it himself. But if he wants that funding behind him, yeah, that's what's gonna take because he can't fund it himself clearly because it would have been done already.
Yeah,
been done.
Most definitely. So that brings us at the hour and 30-minute mark, man. We've been on this joint for an hour and 30 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love on Music Mondays, man. Will be back with the next Music Monday by then. As this stuff grows, we may start doing this twice a week as well with Throwback Thursdays. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and close things out. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. Y'all smash that like button. Really helps the channel out. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. My name is Jeremy Jones. I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, we got Music Mondays now, which you are officially a part of. Y'all sign up for the Sold Out Discord. It is pinned in the chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and let my homie take us out.
Hey man, thanks everybody for joining us on this one, man. This was another fun one, man. I like talking about stuff like this, big names when they do big antics. It kind of gives the world something to talk about, So, yeah, I like this. I like, when we do topics like this, man. So, it was a fun one. I hope everybody have fun with us. You guys rock with us for an hour and a half. Something we must be doing something right. So, I appreciate that. So, yeah, just with that, man, I just hope everybody enjoys the rest of their night, man. If you haven't eaten, make sure you get some food in your system, get ready for the next day. And on that note, man, we're out.
All right, man, we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
6-6.
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net out. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net out. I said I've been saving, dog, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, oh, they looking at me funny, ayy. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love to say. I'm away to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can play so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out on night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Oh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net out. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net out. Yeah.
6-6.
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net out. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net out. I said I've been saving, dog, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, oh, they looking at me funny, ayy. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love to say. I'm away to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Oh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. Yeah.
Six.
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, ayy. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love to say. On my way to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Oh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up.